In this video, I will be listing 7 fun and good slice of life anime without going very deep into spoiler territory, so if you want some high quality weeb trash, then get ready. The first slice of life anime on this list is Psyche. I've talked about Psyche in my first video about comedy anime, and I have yet to change my mind since then, with each character having a very different and bizarre kind of trait that makes each joke special. I was dying of laughter while watching this show, and it's available on Netflix, so if you want something to laugh about, you can check it out there. The second anime on this list is Classroom of the Elite. In no way Classroom of the Elite is a genius plot story or an amazing deep philosophical anime that conveys a message. No, sorry to ruin your expectations, but it is a damn fun anime to watch. The best way I could possibly describe it here is that it's basically an insert power fantasy, but without magical powers, nor a fantasy, but instead of powers they have something called IQ that the anime community really lacks. The main character is an insanely genius kid, and that's where the self-insert part comes in. But jokes aside, it's actually a really fun watch. It talks about a kid who transfers to anime Harvard, and the class he is put in has to compete with the other classes in grades for money to be able to survive at that school. It's a very cool idea, to be honest, and the execution of it was good. It was a fun watch, and I recommend it if you don't want anything too deep. It's on Crunchyroll if you're interested in watching it. Who doesn't love sports anime, other than the dumbasses that say, why would I watch sports anime when I can watch real sports? Well, my friend, one is interesting and entertaining, while the other is just stupid. God, sports fans are gonna kill me now. Sports anime are great. They turn something dull and uninteresting into something I can possibly watch without wanting to end it all. But no, for real, sports isn't that bad. I'm just trying to aggravate all the sports stents out there. Moving on from sports, the third slice of life on this list is Haikyuu, and you're probably wondering right now, Haikyuu is a slice of life? And yes, my friend, it is. Actually, all sports anime are slice of life. Going back to the first point I made earlier, which is why I consider sports anime way more entertaining than sports, and the reason to that is the emotion that comes with sports anime. In sports, it's a team that wins and a team that doesn't, and you're rooting for either one of them, but there isn't any emotion or any connection to that team, while in sports anime, you feel with the characters and not only the main team. In every Haikyuu game, I get happy for the winning team and sad for the losing team. Throughout the game, I grow a connection to both teams. At the end of the game, I feel conflicted if I should be happy or sad. Sports anime convey a story with a plot sequence and events, and I think it's the best genre to make your emotions go wild. The emotions that Haikyuu gives the viewers carry the series, and if you want to watch a hype sports anime that can mess you with your emotions, I highly recommend Haikyuu. It's also available on Crunchyroll. Fourth on this list is not a very known anime, but it's one of my absolute favorite, and it's Kokoro Connect. I don't want to go very much into details in this video because I plan on making a video about it later, but if you ask me if there's an anime that changed my life, it'll definitely be Kokoro Connect and another anime I won't be mentioning here. At first sight, Kokoro Connect appears to be a normal happy-go-lucky slice of life anime, but it's not. Without going too deep into spoilers, I'll explain this anime. The story of this show is that there's 5 friends that have made an after-school club, and suddenly an unknown creature makes each one of them randomly switch bodies. Yeah, that's it. I could explain more, but I don't want to ruin this amazing story for you. But I do plan on making a video to talk about this masterpiece of a show and explain why I love it. It's available on Crunchyroll if you want to watch it. Before I get into the last 3 anime, I want to mention an honorable mention that isn't really considered a slice of life, but I genuinely think it has the qualifications to be a slice of life anime, so I'm just gonna mention it in this video, and that is Spy Family. Or Spy X Family if you mention the X between the 2 words like fucking idiots. It's a manga that began in 2019 and talks about a spy, and his and the spy's organization goal is to destroy the chances of a war to happen between his country and the neighboring one. He gets a mission to infiltrate a school to get important information, and he needs to get a fake family to trick the school. Then he hires a wife and a daughter, not realizing that the wife is an assassin and the daughter is an esper. What makes this manga very fun is the interactions between the family. The esper child reading the minds of her fake parents while they're lying to each other, and it has some hilarious comedic scenes. And it got into the top 10 most selling mangas of 2020. If that doesn't persuade you to read it, I don't know what would. I think one of the most underrated romance anime is Sakura So. Sorata, our main character, gets kicked out of his original high school dorm because he kept his stray cat. He gets kicked to the Sakura dorm, which is the most hated dorm and the most looked down upon dorm. Everyone in that dorm seem like big annoying troublemakers, but when you get to know them, you'll understand the hardships they go through. They all are trying to shape up a career and they're working hard to get jobs with the things they are passionate for, and some are trying to figure their life out. It teaches you many things about life, and the bond between the people who live at Sakura So is beautiful. It is so wholesome watching them eat a hot pot and having fun together. I may make a video about this anime as well because it's not very known in the anime community, but I love it. By the way, Sakura So is available on Crunchyroll. The 6th pick and the second romance anime in this list is Golden Time. Golden Time, by the same creator as Toradora, is way better than Toradora. Yeah, take that, Toradora fans, an anime that is meh at best. Anyways, I think Golden Time is one of the best romance anime I've watched. In this story, instead of the generic ass high school setting, we have college boomers, and instead of the main character liking a girl and then it takes 15 years for them to confess until some natural disaster interrupts the confession, this show has the main couple already dating at episode 4. This show goes through the hardships hardship that come along a relationship, and it also talks about the struggles that they go through just from being adults or going to college. The main character had lost his memory in a coma, and after he gained consciousness, he decided to go to college in Tokyo because he doesn't know anyone in his original town. Golden Time also tries to highlight the trauma that the main character gets from his personality crisis, not knowing which version of himself deserves to live, the pre-memory loss one or the after-memory loss one. The ending is kinda disappointing, but hey, it's not as bad as the whole Toradora anime. The last slice of life I'll be talking about is, in my opinion, the best slice of life anime here. It's not my favorite slice of life anime here, nor is it the best one, in my opinion. It's the anime that most represents what a slice of life should be, and that is Hyoka. Hyoka has such a peaceful and relaxing mood. It doesn't have an end goal in the story, but there are many arcs in it that make the story way more complex. It's what every slice of life anime, in my opinion, should strive to be like. It's not a slice of life with a constant set of plot, and it isn't a slice of life without any progression in story. It's the perfect balance, like everything should be. Sorry, I got way too out of character. It's just when I hear Thanos, I just go crazy. I'm just sorry. I'm sorry. Continue with the video. The story of this show is that the main character is a lazy ass guy that is very relatable, for reasons I won't be mentioning here. He gets a message from his sister telling him to get the classics club back in shape and alive. So as the lazy prick he is, he starts complaining, but eventually does it. In every episode, a mystery comes up that gets our attention and intrigues the viewer. One of the greatest parts about this show is the dialogue between the characters. Each character reflects on the other characters in a good way. It's a very simple anime, but yet it works very damn well, and I really recommend it. It's a very fun watch. So thanks for watching this video. The goal of this video was to give attention for the anime that I really love, even if the anime is popular like Haikyuu. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe.